All right, YouTube. So, JD has systematically gotten a hold of two of my friends, one who lives in Europe and tried to have me swatted. He also called one of my friends from where I'm from, my home, California. And that has gotten the ire of another friend who's not very happy. Neither of them are very happy about this. And they told me my other homie, who is the muscle out of us three, like he makes JD look like a fucking bug that needs to be squashed. He's so fucking small compared to him. My homeboy would be, JD wouldn't stand a chance against my homeboy. My homeboy would straight whop him quickly. But he said, try not to have so much frothing at the mouth, but keep your shit up. Keep that fire up, bro. Keep going against JD Delay. Let people know that he's a rat. Let him know that he's a fucking bitch made punk motherfucker. Like, and apparently he called my friend and he's like, he sounded like he was genuinely concerned about my mental health and genuinely did not have a clue who I was. Which is funny because Southern Oregon is a small area and this isn't Medford. I live in a small area than that and I'm less than an hour away from Eugene. And we have mutuals. I talk to somebody that knows him very fucking well all the friggin' time. So we're gonna fucking watch this video and I'm gonna critique JD on this shit because I'm fucking tired of him acting like he's tough.
Out here looking for a MAGA hat. Well, almost.
That is some of the most unemployed behavior I think that I've ever seen, but it is impressive. You're out there in the middle of a parking lot in the middle of the day when everybody else is at work trying to find somebody that you know you're not going to do shit to anyway. You could have been using your bus pass to go out there and find some job applications, but instead you're cosplaying a biker tough guy at your local strip mall. I've never owned a Mac.
Okay, JD, you don't own a MAGA hat, but you obviously vote MAGA. You just don't say you do because you'll get ate alive by everybody else besides your small fan base who seems to worship you until you do something like post yourself in a military uniform in an AI fucking video and they flip out on you and then you acquiesce to them because you feel pressured because you're not capable of being under pressure, bro. I was in jail and I could have done a lot more time than I did. And there were 7 people that were in there looking at life, dude, that were doing murder. Life for murder. I could have went state's witness on any of them. I didn't, bro. I kept my mouth shut. I stayed solid. And that's my problem with you, homie. You you looked at a lot of fucking time, but you told, bro. You gave it all up. You didn't decide, oh, I'll fight this charge down. I'll see what I get, see if I get a better deal. You didn't do any of that, bro. You just automatically told, homie. And like, I posted all your mugshots that you didn't want shown available. You've been systematically telling in all your fucking cases for your entire friggin' life, dude. You've got multiple firearms cases in Florida, which have mandatory minimums of 13 years to life. It's mandatory minimums. You have to do time, and you just no time for them. So why didn't you do that time, JD? Did you tell, or are you just special and the prosecutor likes you? Well, that's the thing. You are special, and the prosecutor likes you because you give him information, so he gives you deals on how to stay out of jail. You don't want to do time, bro. Oh, I'm the hardest motherfucker out in Oregon prison. I'm the baddest motherfucker in Oregon prison. Oregon prison's hard as fuck, but I like doing my time easy. That's basically the whole synopsis of your fucking YouTube channel, homie. Like, I'm so sick of your fucking mouth, dude. And I'm sorry to say it, but you ain't coming at me square, dude. You've tried to kick my door in already. Don't bother. Because it may not be me coming after you if you do. It may not be me. It could be somebody a whole lot scarier and nastier than me, bro. I'm like the Diet Pepsi version of a few of my friends. And you ask our mutual who I am, he's been on the receiving end of my violence. I got a hold of him after years of being sober, and I told him I wanted to let the past be bygones be bygones. And I apologized to him for the things I did when I was on drugs because I was an addict. And he said, I understand, bro, we were just young adults, pretty much kids, dude, and we just did stupid shit. So he may not have apologized, but that was his roundabout way of apologizing and empathizing, saying like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry for fucking with you too. The past is the past. Let's leave it be. And we talk, dude. We talk. And he knows all about your paperwork and everything. I've showed it to him. He knows about it. Whether he wants to admit it or not, that's up to him. But you ain't that hard, dude. You act if you didn't act as hard as you did on fucking Facebook. I don't act hard, dude. I know I'm not that hard. I also know I'm not the biggest, baddest dude out there. But I also know when push comes to shove, because of my mental health issues and my CPTSD issues and my autism, and I may not be a psychopath or a sociopath, but my cluster B personality traits, I know I can handle myself in a problem. And I fought somebody that was 6'1" and 200 pounds that was my cellmate. I fought him 3 times. He got out to catch a death penalty case. The only reason why he didn't get convicted and sentenced to the death penalty, to death because of the death penalty, was because Kate Brown decided she wasn't gonna told basically Oregon not to prosecute death penalty cases no more. So he got fucking life, dude. And he's sitting at OSCI right now doing life for aggravated murder. I am closely connected to 14 different murderers. 6 murdered the guy around the corner from my parents' house. 1 I knew from my cousins on the coast. Another 1 I knew from other people in the town I live in now. The other 1 was my cellmate, and there's 5 other connected to him. 2 others that were involved in his crime in the murder that caught it aggravated murder charges, and 3 they tried to have fucking get in contact with some homeboys in prison to put a hit on my ex-cellmate, probably because he was snitching, but then also to get them to take off on the DA in that case and eliminate the DA. So they may not have caught aggravated murder, but they caught a ton of charges on their own, conspiracy charges and all sorts of other shit. 15 different, 14, 15 different murders, bro. Pick your choice. Like, when rappers literally talk, when, like, you get Crip rappers or, like, Sureño rappers in their music videos, and they're talking like, all my homeboys been locked up because they kill people. I'm really like that, bro. That really happened in my life. 15 people I know are in prison for murder. They may have gotten their charges pled down to manslaughter in the first degree, but they're still in there for killing somebody, homie. You're not fucking insane, dude. You might be schizophrenic or bipolar, and that's why you have these bad delusions of grandeur about bikers and shit. I don't know. I'm not even. I do get mad at you because of the bullshit you say, but most of the time I just pity you, bro. Because either you're so narcissistic that you feel you need to have so much praise and like adulation by everybody around you. Like, you can't just be yourself, bro. Like, if you were just on YouTube talking about real shit about prison and things that actually happened, and like not capping off about stuff that ain't true, I would have nothing to fucking chase you about, bro. My YouTube channel would die. But you create me content because you consistently do this bullshit. But lately I've been going through a lot of mental health struggles, and you've been getting hold of my friends, so I've just been kind of pulling my punches, homie. Metaphorically, I ain't gonna hit you unless you come in my fucking door. But if you actually, next time, if you kick down my door, if you actually kick down my door and you get in my house, everything goes out the window then, because you have came in my fucking house, dude. If you catch me on the street, I'm gonna try and ignore you and walk away, not because I don't want to fight you or I think I can't make you feel just as much as you'd make me feel in a fight. In terms of you punch me, mean I'm gonna punch you back. I could, but I'm trying to live like a better lifestyle than I used to before I went to prison. Because of my complex mental health issues, I snap in fights, bro. It's not that I black out. People don't black out in fights. There's no such thing as blacking out or really seeing red. What they really mean is they just see PTSD kicks in and they lose all sense of emotion. Think about it how my therapist told me. When you're drowning and you're treading water and somebody is having a heart attack and dying on the beach in front of you, you're not thinking about, oh, I need to get over to them and give them CPR so they can live. You're trying to not drown, homie. You're trying to do anything you can to live yourself. That's me every single fucking day because of my PTSD, dude. I mean, like, you just, dude, you need to calm the fuck down. Like, at this point, I'm just telling you to try and do you a favor, dude, that you're gonna end up getting yourself killed, bro. You're a rat, dude. You're hanging out with fucking biker clubs, and you're a rat. And not only that, you're deep in Joker territory, and you're fucking repping their merch on your YouTube channel, and you say you're gonna walk that shit around Eugene in a Joker stronghold? You be fucked up. You know better than that. You're lying, dude. You know you're not gonna do that because the first gypsy joker that sees you's gonna post you up, homie. Like, and your fans are fucking get mad as fuck every time I post videos like this and threaten me. Same thing today. I ain't gonna come seek you out. I ain't gonna come harm you. But any of your fans come through my door on your behalf, yeah, they're getting fucked up. They're gonna get hurt. If you come in my house, same thing. You keep it on YouTube, you quit contacting my friends, you stay out of my personal circle, and you keep it YouTube between us, that's fine. But you keep bringing it more personal, I can't control what other people do. And you contacting people you don't know is dangerous. Because you don't know the type of people I know or hang out with, dude. Like, you claim you're a shot caller when you're not. You don't know real, true gang members like I do. People who read their fucking, those Doc Martens and red laces with the fucking shaved head, homie. Like, I've never really talked about the fact that I used to be affiliated. I don't, like, put that out there because firstly, I'm not trying to bring heat on the gang I may or may not have been affiliated with. But secondly, that's just not something in my life I think people deserve to know. I'm a changed person. I don't believe the same kind of racist ideologies that I used to when I was younger. I'm a different person than I used to be. I'm not the same person. And I try not to get mad out of spite or act like somebody's out of cap, but you are, bro. And I'm just gonna say this. You ain't doing nothing to that dude. This is fucking YouTube, bro. It's social media. Rarely does a beef on social media amount to anything. You've actually came to my house. So I know you're at least willing to kick my door or punch it. But I don't think you're actually gonna come in because you know that's automatically chalks it up to assault in the first degree and burglary in the first degree. That's that's a property crime measure 11. That's a property crime. It's not measure 11. It's a measure 50, 53 or 52. And assault in the first degree is measure 11. So you're looking at a minimum of 46 months on top of a friggin' 10 to 25. And you don't want that. You ran from a 10-year charge already once. You were looking at life because you maxed out your points in Florida. So you friggin' told. So I know if you come in my house and you do something to me, I'm gonna go to prison and you're gonna get less time because you're gonna tell on me. That's another reason why I won't do anything to you. It's because I know I'll get the shit end of the fucking stick because you'll end up running your fucking mouth and blabbing to the fucking DA about you're a victim and how this was all my fucking fault and you'll blame everything on me. And the next thing you know, I'll be going to prison for a lot of fucking time. And that's why I don't get in trouble no more. Because I have been the receiving end of fucking shit like that. It is fucked up. Like, you just need to stop, dude. Like, be done with this shit. Delete your fucking YouTube channel. Delete your YouTube channel because you're not going to do anything, dude. You're just not. Don't think you are. You're not doing anything, homie. Have a good day, YouTube.